The victims' injuries were not life-threatening, but a half dozen were last listed in serious condition.
WGN's Patrick Elwood covered the story last night. He is now live at Christ Hospital in Oak Lawn with an update from today. Patrick.
Micah and Ben, good evening to you as the 15 people fight to recover from their bullet wounds, some of them here at Christ. Activist priest Michael Pfleger issuing his own plea and offering a reward leading to the arrest and the conviction of those 3 suspects still on the loose.
In this community, more people are being tested positive for bullets than they are for virus.
He says in his 45 years serving the Gresham neighborhood at St. Sabina, he's never seen things so bad. Father Michael Pfleger today on last night's shooting outside a funeral home on 79th Street where 15 people were shot. It happened a half a mile away from his church.
Across the street from where that shooting took place last night is a daycare center. Now think about those children and those parents dropping the children off today.
One of the victims, a female, was there attending the visitation for her brother. Today, their mother is at Christ Hospital as her daughter fights to recover from gunshot wounds. Video capturing the shooting as a black Malibu pulled up and the trigger was pulled. In exchange, gunfire was returned.
I was overwhelmed to see ambulances all over the place. People crying, people angry.
The Malibu later crashed and 3 of the occupants escaped. 1 was arrested. 60 shell casings were found at the scene.
They're really cowards because they're not, if I'm mad at you, I'm going to shoot you. But they don't do that. They spray. They spray on porches, spray on playgrounds, spray outside funeral homes. They just spray now. They don't care.
10 of the people shot are women, and the ages range from all of the victims from their 20s to their 60s. Police did have 2 squads sitting outside and a tactical unit nearby. Detectives say that the funeral was for a man who was killed in a gang-related shooting July 14th in Englewood. Father Pfleger is not excusing their behavior of the shooters, again, calling it inexcusable. He does say, though, he believes the lack of jobs and hope for these young men leads down a path oftentimes with no return and a lot of collateral damage, as he serves a community that feels afraid to turn in the shooters and more.
When people say, well, why don't people in the community talk? I get that. I mean, yeah, I want to talk. I keep telling people, putting out a order to come talk to me, tell me, get me information. But you don't tell private information to people you don't trust. I've never seen the police and community level worse than it is right now. Nothing. There's no, it is so broken, so broken. So it's how do we get the relationship back on both sides.
So the reward, Ben and Micah, is $15,000. That's $1,000 for each of the 15 people shot. And it says break the code of silence. Anonymous tips are welcome. You can call St. Sabina. Of course, you can call Chicago Police. As I throw it back to you, did you hear the children in the background playing?
Yes.
As I interviewed Father Michael Pfleger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They too could be the innocent victims of a shooting one day.
Well, let's hope not.
Back
Patrick.
to you in the studio.
Let's hope not. All right. Thank
Amen.
you.